Well, here we are. It's the last stream. At least that's the intention. We'll get this done. All we have left is this Ash Lake. Yeah, okay. So we got this Ash Lake and Nito. So yeah, not a whole lot left. Oof, sorry about that. So let's see if we can actually get past these big sweepy arms. I keep forgetting if I go left then right or right then left, and usually what works better for me. I think I usually do right then left. I lived, bitch. Got it. Well, there goes the hard part, so we just gotta make one more run up. Seriously though, that I got stun locked to death there. There was nothing I could have done. I got smushed, and then as soon as I stood up, there's nothing you can really do there. You just have to put up with it. So earlier today, I got 100% achievement progress in Bloodborne, and that felt really good. And that makes every single Soulsborne game besides Demon Souls completed to 100%. On both PC and PlayStation 4, I have Dark Souls 1, 2, and 3 at 100%. The only reason I don't have Demon Souls done is because I don't have a PS3. Alright, so here's the last part, which can be kind of tricky, but if you know what you're doing, you'll be just fine. So, fun fact, This boss is so horrible that Miyazaki, the director of the game himself, apologized profusely in interviews for it. So you see that big sweepy attack? What you're supposed to do is run up here, get the floor to crumble, do 1, 2 sweeps, and then jump. And wait for the arms to stop moving. That was almost really bad, but yeah, roll through, keep rolling, don't stop, and kill this. Wow, look at that, we're done. Yeah, a majority of this boss is like a majority of the time spent on this boss is the time it spends running to it, or is the time you spend running to it. Shitty, horrible boss. But anyways, we're done with that, so let's put our armor back on. Repair gear. Reverse hollowing, and just like that, we are all set. Now, we're gonna go to Ash Lake. Let me show you how to do that. So we're gonna warp back to the Daughter of Chaos again. Here, get your rusted iron ring on. Just looking at my stats here real quick. Yeah, by the end game you should have 30 vitality and 30 endurance. Again, I say this like every stream now, but I kind of messed up a bit. I should have gone with a Divine Claymore, so I could have more stats to invest in HP and stamina. Because I'm really underleveled in HP and stamina. Alright, so, to get to Ash Lake, you go up here after trekking the swamp. Use purple moss. Ah, just a plank shield, right? Oh. Ah, just a twin humanity, right? Nope, again. And here we are in a place known as the Great Hollow. So, there are spots you can jump down to. There. And somewhere else over there. And dropping down to those spots will bring you to areas loaded with crystal lizards, which drop various goodies. Like right there, you can drop down from that branch down to there. And if you don't get all of them, because sometimes they might not all load at once, if they don't all load at once for you, just refresh the game. There's videos that you can watch telling you how to do it better than I can. That's kind of something I should have mentioned earlier. Whoa, okay. There are, for very particular things like quest lines and stuff like that, there are videos that explain this way better than I can because they have visuals to go along with it. Because I'm just streaming how to play the game in broad terms, but like, if you're looking for specific details, watch videos particular to those specific details. Because I'm just here to show you how to play, like, best way to start, good armor, like, easiest method overall for a good first playthrough. And like I said before, I'm going to do that for Dark Souls 2 and Dark Souls 3 as well. Well, there he goes. Careful not to fall through these cracks. Take this ladder here. So this area has, like, the Great Hollow has no boss and is completely optional, and it's very, very, very easy to miss. Whoa. Man, my petrification resistance is very low. Whoa. Shit. Whoops. Well, that's even more of a waste of time. Tired of wasting all this time. I kind of like navigating this area just because, you know, there's so many different ways to actually get down. Whoa. Shit. Okay. That was kind of stupid. You all saw that. You saw that. That was... I'd really like to stop dying, thanks. I just want to get this fucking game done. Yeah, so that's something I guess I should mention. You're gonna die getting down here. It's just a thing that's gonna happen. You're gonna make those mistakes. Especially if you're stupid like me. And you miss the crystal lizards anyways. Like a smart guy. Oh boy. Wow, that's delightful. I'm having fun. Please tell me I have a purging stone. Okay, you know what, we don't, but fuck it. Stop! Oh wow, that was convenient. I was terrified though, that was almost really bad. I almost got cursed again. So if you look up at the sky, there's music in this area. And oh. and it picks up when you enter the area. Now, there's a Hydra that way. You want to turn this way. And if you're not an idiot like me and you actually do Siegmeyer's questline right, he and his daughter will be here and she'll give you a Titanite slab. So yeah, there's that. Man, I'm really frustrated. I fucked up a lot of stuff about this. I might redo this at some point. Anyways, now here's another Hydra, like the one in the basin. We're gonna have a fight. Try not to get wetted on. So just keep an eye out because they kick up a lot of sand. Also be very careful because they sometimes back off and move forward a bunch, so if they back off, just watch out, they might shoot water at you. I should just say it, because it's just one creature with multiple heads. If it backs off. So, for this one, I usually don't actually end up cutting all the heads off. Because if you look, its health is already really low. And you get more dragon scales for it, which is always nice. And so, be very careful traversing the rest of Ash Lake, because you can slip in the sand, and if you slip and fall, you'll fall in the water and die. Another one there. Like, you want to be on this side of the sand when traversing Ash Lake, because if you were on that side of the sand, you might slip and fall in the water. And then there's these clam boys. Oh, sweet baby Jesus, yes. That's some supreme luck. I thought I was gonna have to go all the way back to Firelink after this and buy one from the merchant lady. Nothing from him. Nope, didn't drop anything. And after that, you're in the clear. Just make sure that you're looking where you're going. Although it's not that hard to tell where the sand ends and the water begins. Just follow the path. And here we have an arch dragon. So, for this guy, he's a covenant leader and you can join him and you can become a dragon. You can also cut his tail off, and he's totally chill with it. Now, back to Firelink. Some carbonated water. That's what I popped open. Now that we're done with all that stupid nonsense, we can get a good level out of this. There we go. Attune, take that off. And now that we're done here, we're gonna warp to Tomb of the Giants. We're just about done with this. Tomb of Giants doesn't take that long either, if you know where you're going. And you're probably just gonna want to run through it. So, here in Tomb of the Giants, you'll want to replace your helmet temporarily with a sunlight maggot for light.
Good day. You look reasonably sane. What are you doing in the catacombs? Are you a cleric or something?
Say no.
No? Really? Then I'd have no qualms telling you. There's a fine stash of treasure right down that hole. I found it first, but, well, we're friends now. So I'll split it with you. In any case, have a look. It'll shimmer you blind.
He's clearly being dishonest and lying through his teeth, but skull lantern, just in case you don't already have one.
You're no hollow, are you? Thank goodness. Please be careful. There are two fierce hollows not far from here. They were once brave knights, my former escorts. Who would let such strong spirits be hollowed so? Heavens, is there nothing at all to be done?
So she's trapped down here and we need to rescue her. Kill these gentlemen. After you're done killing those two, report back to her.
You banished those two hollows, did you? It pains me to think of the trouble my failings have caused. I am certain that both Vince and Nito are grateful to you. Thank you so very much. Here, these belonged to them. You deserve them more than I am certain.
Okay, and now, after you've rescued her, she will return to the undead parish and pray at the altar, and will sell you miracles. It takes a while for you, and you can come here at any time. So if you're a cleric player or like a paladin player, you can come here first after getting the Lord Vessel to go rescue her. Oh, you don't even have to have the Lord Vessel, actually. You can do this as early as you want. It's just a pain getting back out once you're in here. So, pop that out. Let me see if I can find it real quick. There's somewhere over here. I'm bad at finding things, but the large divine ember is somewhere around here, but yeah.
Oh, you. Well, let's just calm down. Talk about things. I did you wrong, but I didn't mean it. These temptations, they can, well, overcome me. You know what I mean, don't you? Please, forgive me. You and me, we're jolly undead outcasts, aren't we?
Say yes.
Oh, brilliant. A second chance. Wonderful. I had a feeling you'd understand. I did. But, if I were in your shoes, who knows what I'd have done. But now we're friends again, eh?
Best of pals.
I did you wrong.
Anyways, now he will return to Firelink Shrine, and he will be parked out near the pool of water that Frampt hangs out in, or the drained pool of water. But yeah, he'll be parked out there, squatting there, and he'll sell you stuff. If there's any particular mask you wanted, like the Mask of the Child or the Mask of the Father, he will sell those. Ooh, sorry about that. That was disgusting. So if I remember correctly, just walking through that fog gate will draw the aggro of a halberd black knight. Yep, and there he is. Alright, you want to stay out of the range of that archer. So hide behind these pillars here. It can be a real pain though. Especially because I have a hard time parrying these guys, Jesus. It's specifically the halberd ones. There we go. White chunk. White chunks upgrade divine and occult weapons. So, for this area, you just want to avoid things. Because these guys are tough and not worth it. Kind of want to just roam through as quick as you can. Yeah, this hole is safe to drop down. You kind of, just a general rule of thumb is you want to skirt the right side. Here you'll get an NPC invasion. You get his great hammer and his shield. And we'll reload real quick, and then there will be something in Nito's boss arena once we beat him. But you gotta reload the area for that. Oh! I never knew that was there. Cool. You learn something new every day. Whoop. Yeah, so try to keep your distance from those guys. Or this guy, these towers. Absolute units. And then just kind of bob and weave past these guys. These guys can be farmed for white chunks. Careful, because these little skeleton babbies can do toxic buildup. The pinwheel servants also have a low chance of dropping a white slab if you really want to take the time to grind them out. It's a serious pain and not at all worth it in my opinion, but... yeah, there's a white chunk. And the white slab is actually nearby. So let me just show you how to get that in case you're gonna actually use a divine weapon for your first playthrough like a smart person, unlike me. There's that, so you can get it up to divine plus 10. Very careful because they can do toxic buildup. Oop. This pinwheel servant also dropped a white chunk. Alternatively, you can also get the occult ember from the painted world, which will also require the same upgrade materials as it requires the same upgrade materials as divine. I think divine's better though, just in my opinion. Oh my goodness, we're like 2 bosses away from being done. Anyway, as soon as you get down here, you're going to take a bit of damage, so you want to heal. Then you want to rush him down, because if you get distance between you and him, he's going to use Sword Dance. His cloak is immune to damage, so you want to hit him from the front. And be very careful. This fight would be a lot easier if it weren't for trash mobs. So see, like that, right there, if I have any sort of distance between me and him, he will use Sword Dance. You want to let him kill his trash mobs. Try to avoid taking toxic damage. He does an yep, here he goes. So he does an explodey bomb move that will kill his trash mobs, and that is the best time to hit him, is right after he kills his trash mobs. Oop, I messed that up. That's not good. It's not as bad as the toxic in Blight Town. And in general, that's just how you do the fight. Just try not to get swamped by the trash mobs. But yeah, it's imperative that you hit him from the front. And over here, we have Paladin Leroy's set for killing him. I'm actually going to show you how to get the large Divine Ember, just because that's what I should have done anyways in the first place. So we're going to go back to the Tomb of Giants bonfire. I think I'm going to redo this playthrough at some point. Not now, but later. I think after my Dark Souls 2 beginner's playthrough, I'm going to show you how the smart people do it. Because I did this... It's been a while since I've really done a playthrough that's kind of amateurish. I usually do all like the advanced strats early. Isn't that a weird thing to say? I've been playing this game so long and I'm such an expert at it now that I can't play like an amateur anymore. What an interesting thing to say. Anyway, so you go up this path here, and then you fall down here, and you want to put on a Ring of Sacrifice and run to the end of the room. And there's your large Divine Ember. Yeah. And just in general, don't fight these guys. And if you're fast like me, then you'll make it out alive. Look at that. That's pretty delightful. I love how like 5 minutes ago I'm calling myself an idiot. Now I'm like, nah, see, I'm smart. And now, back to Firelink again. And it's time to wrap up. It's been too long, I think. It's like, this playthrough's taken a bit too long. Because I just kind of stretch it out over a long period of time because of stuff. I'm gonna put my Elite Knight helmet back on. Repair the gear as always. See if I can get another level out of this. Doesn't look like it. Oh well. Well, time to finish up. I don't even need him. Yeah, you don't even have to talk to him once you have the Lord Vessel down, so... Rest here, and offer your souls to the Lord Vessel. Music in that hallway is always very sad. Just in general, that hallway makes me very melancholic. Here we are. Kiln of the first flame. And here is where you can farm Black Knight weapons in case you don't have them. Oh my god, what is going on with me today? The parrying is just terrible. Yep, there's the sword. And you can farm chunks here too, because these guys infinitely respawn and they will always drop you chunks. So that's there if you ever need it. And there's the great sword. Am I just gonna get all their weapons all at once? So if you go over here, you'll get the Black Knight set. So since Solaire survived, we kept him alive throughout the entire game. He is an available summon for this. But we're gonna do this alone. Wow, we literally got all of their weapons in one go. That's actually rare. That's hard to do. Well. So, best way to fight this boss is to parry him to death. That's the actual way you should do this. If you're not an idiot like me. I'm really off today because I've been playing too much Bloodborne. But there's one move that Gwyn does that you're gonna want to keep an eye out for. That's not it. He's gonna go for a grab. He'll raise his left hand, and that's the kind of giveaway. Is he gonna? I don't think he's gonna do it. If your parrying is on point, you'll be done with him before you know it. And now you have the choice of either exiting the room or linking the fire. We're just gonna link it. And that's my first official Dark Souls 1 stream that I've ever done. I used to, back in the early days of my YouTube channel, I had a lot of Dark Souls videos that I did. Those got deleted a long time ago through a lot of really stupid shit that happened in my life. But basically, this is... what's going up on my YouTube channel won't be the first Dark Souls... parried to death. Yep. But what's going up on my YouTube channel won't be the first Dark Souls content that's ever been there, but for all intents and purposes, that's the only Dark Souls content that's there right now because of what I've had to do with my YouTube channel in the past. So, it basically is the first Dark Souls content I put there, in a way. It's a weird thing, but yeah. So there it is. We'll definitely be doing more streams of this at some point. A lot of stuff to mess around with, a lot of fun stuff to do. I think I'll probably do my Dragon King Great Axe on playthrough on stream. I think I'm gonna do Dragon King Great Axe and do that on stream. Also, I'm probably gonna do some streams with my brother for this game. So keep your eyes out for that. I don't know when that's coming. I don't know when we're doing that. But it's gonna happen. Anyways, I am going to do Dark Souls 2 for beginners next, but I'm not sure if that's exactly what's coming next. I might want to do some in-between streams, like another quick Dark Souls 1 stream, not like a full playthrough, just like a little messing around stream or Fury or something like that, but definitely the next big stream is going to be Dark Souls 2. Dark Souls 2 for beginners. So, that's it, and I'm going to let the music play out, and I want you all to have a wonderful day. And for anybody seeing on this YouTube, thanks again for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.
Yes, indeed.